My name's Ellie, and I am the Learning and Development Manager at a company called First, and I am about to complete my Level 5 in Operational and Departmental Management Apprenticeship. I was a student at Newcastle University. I graduated in 2019. I did my undergraduate here, and when we were looking at kind of leadership and management courses, my boss found the one at Newcastle University. We had a look at kind of what content was covered, what modules, how that would fit with what I needed for my professional development. And to be honest, the course itself kind of jumped out. We didn't find any other providers that kind of hit the same sort of level that we needed. We're a local business based in Gateshead, so it was obviously very convenient, but from a personal point of view, I was so excited to come back to Newcastle. Learning here was great. I liked the fact that you could come in once a month for face-to-face. We were a really lovely cohort of people. Some people had been managers for a little bit longer, some were kind of new like me. All the tutors and the skills coaches here were really welcoming. They understood that you're obviously trying to do a full-time job and study, so everything that was kind of planned activity-wise was planned into your work day and how it would work within your specific workplace. And for me, that was, fantastic. The course really helped me to understand kind of the reasons why managers do stuff and kind of the techniques that you can use so that you can actually help your staff rather than hinder them. I had never used any project management tools before. I'd kind of watched my manager lead on projects and things, but for my department as it expanded, I used project management tools such as the RACI Matrix, Gantt charts, and I'd never kind of before used them. I'd had them kind of used when I'd worked on projects, but I'd never been the one implementing them. So that was great because I understood why and the relevance of them and how useful they can be for staff. So that was a great kind of transition from the classroom into the workplace. I got promoted at work, which was fabulous. I've got a bigger team, the company's growing, and I was lucky enough to be nominated for Apprentice of the Year at Newcastle University by my wonderful manager, and I somehow won, which is incredible. So it was just a nice recognition of all the hard work that kind of gone into the apprenticeship. I would definitely recommend it to other managers and colleagues. I've already recommended it at work. We're growing as a company, so within that, other people are becoming managers who, some of them haven't been managers before or have been managers in very different settings, and I've kind of said this is the program for them if they were unsure about kind of their next steps. So definitely internally I've promoted it, but I think for a lot of people it's that time to reflect, thinking, oh well, I would do it differently, but actually why do I do it, and learning the theory and the reasoning behind it, and maybe approaching things differently in the future, especially if they've tried something at work and it hasn't gone well, but they've never had that formal training. This course will give you the opportunity to get that formal training and qualification and recognition of all the kind of work you've done as a manager. So yeah, I would recommend it to anyone, hands down.